はい、こんにちは。私のナンバーワンヴァンガード YouTuber 星空グロンピーです。よろしくお願いします。さて、私たちのスペシャルゲスト、タニー・シャノンさん、よろしくお願いします。
I don't speak Japanese.
And yet you're going to Worlds. So yes, this is our local regional champion and best Oracle Think Tank player on God's green earth, Shannon Tunney. And I would like to welcome her to the My Name is Glompy channel family. Say hi, Shannon.
Hello.
So today we're going to be doing a deck profile about your standard Oracle Think, your standard Oracle Think Tank deck, right?
Yep.
Is there anything special we should know about it beforehand, or about your experience at regionals?
I would say that this is a good deck for beating other Oracle Think Tank decks. That's about all I know. That's about all I thought.
You played the mirror match how many times?
I played it 8 out of 11 matches.
Our soldier, everyone. So, without further ado, let's get on to the deck profile. Boom! Shot change! Alright. Now, Shannon, you may begin the deck profile. So let's start with your, first of all, these lovely markers, yes. Courtesy of Mike.
Courtesy of Mike. They are very beautiful, and not the ones that I used, but I'm sure they would work just well.
So your starter is?
Okay, so my starter, I use Lozenge. Obviously, you can use the rabbit as well. Also very cute art, but Lozenge was a very big heal trigger for me, so I prefer her. I run
grade zeros.
Yeah, grade zeros. So I run 4 of the draw perfect cards. Freeze up grade 1 space, so I don't see any reason not to. Draws are always good. It's always good to have more cards. I run 8 crit. That is because Deer requires crits, so
what are your thoughts on people running more draws?
So people definitely run more draws, and I could see putting in maybe a couple more. I wouldn't reduce the number of crits too much if you're going to run the Deer, though, because in order for that to be, you know, as not up to chance as possible, you want as many crits in your deck as possible.
Awesome.
4 heal triggers, obviously.
On to grade 1.
On to grade 1. So I run 3 circle. This is a little bit controversial, but I find that I only need 1 of her on the rear guard, and I like to have a rear guard space for like putting Gemini in and out. So I only really want 1 of her in the rear guard space, and if I'm doing an OTT match, then I'm going to see every single circle Magus. So I only run 3. If it was maybe a, you know, best of 3 matchup, then I might run more because you'd be more likely to have her as your starter. But with the current regional setup, 3 was enough. Okay, so I run 3 Gemini. Gemini is very good for continuing to be able to use your skills, so run her. Leopard, I run 2. The draw is very useful, especially at the beginning of the game, when it's very easy to have 2 in your soul. So if you can use it at the beginning, do it. Otherwise, you know, sometimes at the end of the game you want a draw. Sometimes at the end of the game you want an 11k hitter. It's useful. And then Mizuha, I run 3 of. And this, I was actually running fewer of her, but I didn't end up drawing her ever, and I really like the kicker behind the Vanguard. Because it's nice for the Vanguard to have to be perfect guarded rather than for people to drop 2 triggers to guard it. So she gives a little bit more power, and I appreciate that. And then last, Farfa. I like being able to know what's on top of my deck, so that's always a good choice. I think being able to draw the right cards is more important than just being able to draw cards. So if you can check which one you're going to be drawing before you draw it, it's very powerful.
On to grade 2s, right?
On to grade 2s. Yep. So, for Promise Daughter. She's great. She has pseudo resist. She gets free power. Just do it. Shove her in there. I run 2 Silent Toms. People have wondered whether Silent Tom really does anything in the standard matchup, and the answer is yes. So people will use their grade 0 guard power first, and so at the end of the game it's very powerful for them to not even be able to drop. You know, their preferred combo pieces they've been holding on to this whole time, they can't even use them to guard, and then they die. I run 2 Meme. Again, same thing as Varfall. It's very nice to be able to play her on an Amaterasu tune to pump up Amaterasu, and it's also very nice to be able to know what you're drawing when you're going to draw. I also run 2 Satura Hime. You could probably run other stuff, but she's good when you just want a little bit more pressure. She gets power, she lets you check the top of the deck. She does a lot of different things, and that's very nice. Alright, on to grade 3s.
Yes.
So, for CEO Amaterasu, she's great. She's the best first ride, and so I run 4 of her, because you don't really want to waste your Imperial Daughter on a first ride. And sometimes I will, stack her on top of the deck so that I can draw her so that I can ride her first. Other than that, she's also not even a bad second ride, third ride, fourth ride. I did that a couple times. For Imperial Daughter, she's awesome. She's great. She's the best card on the deck. She gets power, she gets crits, she lets you check what card you're putting in your hand and what card you're putting in your soul or on top of the deck. It's great. So I run 4 of her. And then I also run Gear. So 10 grade 3s is a little bit high, but I only had to G-assist once during regionals, so it hasn't served me too poorly. And then, so the Deer is obviously very important. It gives you power at the end of the match. That can be very important. OTT otherwise doesn't really power up very well. And it gives you crits, which is very important for checking crits. Even if your opponent knows they're coming, they at least have to guard. So yeah, that's my deck profile.
Awesome. And the name of this deck is?
It's Oh Dear.
I love that so much. So thank you so much to Shannon for doing a lovely deck profile and in general being a great person and an amazing player. Do you have any last words? Maybe advice to the new players around?
Don't be afraid. Pick up Standard. Play it. It doesn't matter if you're great immediately, you'll get better.
Inspiring, motivational, incredible. Shannon. So yes, thank you so much for joining us on My Name is Bobby, and we will see you the next time you go to Worlds. The next time you go to Worlds. When you go to Worlds.
When I go to Worlds. Alright.
Johnny!